Good afternoon. I'm Prabhsimran from Pava Lab, and I'm here to present the results of our ongoing vaccine study in people with HIV. So older people and people living with HIV remain at a greater risk from influenza-associated complications due to lower antibody responses even after getting vaccinated. So our aim was to ascertain the effectiveness of high-dose vaccine in both young and old people with HIV by comparing the standard dose and high-dose flu vaccine responses. And for that, we recruited both young and old people with and without HIV, where both people with HIV were ART suppressed. They were immunized over 2 consecutive flu seasons with standard dose vaccine in the first season, followed by high dose vaccine in the second season. Samples were collected at pre-vaccination days 7, 14, 28, and 6 months post-vaccination, and antibody responses were evaluated by hemagglutination inhibition titers. So after standard dose vaccine, all the groups responded significantly at day 28, which is given by T3, to all the vaccine antigens except for the young people with HIV, which showed a response only to H1N1 and B1 antigens. A subset of these participants came back next year for the high dose vaccine, which were used for the longitudinal comparison of antibody responses between standard dose season, which is represented by the dashed line, and high dose season represented by solid lines. So while high dose vaccine was enhancing antibody responses to both B1 and B2 specific antigens in all the 4 groups, the older groups specifically showed a reduced enhancement of these responses, especially in older people with HIV. Thereby concluding that older people with and without HIV showing minor enhancement of B1 and B2 specific antigen responses with high dose vaccine, highlighting the cell intrinsic defects that could compromise vaccine responses in these older populations, especially with HIV, which would need further investigation. And with that, I would like to thank my supervisors, Dr. Savita Pava, Dr. Palikut, my lab members, CFAR, and NIH for grant support. Thank you.
Yeah.